Hey guys, welcome to BP, the Bible Perspective. Megyn Kelly said January 6th wasn't as bad as the media made it out to be. I have a question. Is this Megyn showing us who she really is and we're not believing her? Or what's her angle for saying such a hideous statement? Now, before we get into it, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. Well, Megyn Kelly, who's had a very, very successful career, but also a controversial career. Of course, she got her media spotlight, you can say her stardom at Fox News, where she rose up the ranks very quickly to be number 2. I think at one point she was beating out even Bill O'Reilly, but that was brief. Bill O'Reilly was always king. But she certainly beat out Sean Hannity. She had the number 2 spot, currently occupied, I think, by Laura Ingraham. Make no mistake about it, Megyn Kelly, as you can see, is a very attractive woman. Now, I'm only saying this because that her success is not due to that. In other words, she is not a dumb blonde. She is extremely talented, extremely intelligent. She is a very smart journalist and lawyer. Which then brings me to this article, or a headline, which says, Megyn Kelly says media portrayed Capitol riot so much worse than it actually was. And so I was curious as why would she make this statement? Does she really believe this? Or is this media's hype to get more viewers? I'm going to read just a little excerpt from what she said. It says, after the comedian Chrissy Marr told Kelly during her Monday podcast that she attended former Donald Trump stop the steal rally outside the White House that preceded the Capitol attack, Kelly agreed that there is no question that the media misrepresented the event, making it out to be so much worse than it actually was. Now, that's just an excerpt. I was reading from Yahoo, and again, I'm just curious as to why she would do that. Now, she has not, of course, been without controversy in her career. Some people call her a racist, but for sure she is a conservative, and I'm going to say she is a white conservative with a white world view. Now, sometimes they can come off as racist. I'm not going to make a judgment call on that. But here are some of the things that she had said in the past. Now, in her media rise at Fox, this was Fox. This was a headline that caught everyone's attention. It says, Megyn Kelly says, Jesus and Santa are white. And not only did she say Jesus and Santa is white, which when she had to do her apology, and she basically said, I was just joking. But on this clip here, she went out of her way to say, Jesus and Santa is white, get over it, people. And even said this to the kiddies who, like kiddies were watching her show. But she assured the kiddies that Jesus and Santa are white. And her point was, just because they're white, you can't change the truth. All right, that was a controversy. That didn't get her ousted from Fox. The reason why she left Fox, I think it was the firestorm surrounding Roger Ailes and his sex abuse scandal. Her audience did somewhat turn on her. I'm not for sure why at that point, but they did turn on her. So I don't think that there was going to be a clear path at Fox for her. But enter NBC. She they recruited Megyn to come and do a talk show, and Megyn always wanted to do that, to be sort of the conservative Barbara Walters. The problem is you want to be a conservative on a progressive station, and so they recruited her. NBC again showed its true colors during that time and at other times, but they recruited Megyn, pushed people out of the way, people who were doing well in their talk show, excuse me, their talk show, like Tamara Hall. Her show was doing well in the ratings. They kind of pushed her out of the way to make room for Megyn. And as it turns out, Megyn was a disaster. Why? Because first and foremost, people never grabbed hold of her conservative angle. And one of the things, and so here's it had been brewing for a while, but when this happened, this was an incident where they were talking about, I forgot who this actress is or celebrity is, and the controversy was, this was Halloween, and she dressed up, I think, as Diana Ross. I believe that's what this was right here, and so people criticized her for what they call cultural appropriation and blackface and all that. Well, Megyn basically said this: what's the big deal? We did it all the time when I was growing up. I don't see what the big problem is. Well, that kind of was the straw that broke the camel's back. NBC used this incident to kind of push her out. And despite her apology tour, this is Roland Martin, as you see, and Amy Holmes, who she brought on the show to say, oh, you know, black people, tell me as a white person what I need to do to change. I didn't know I was racist. Oh, tell me what's wrong with that. Okay, that's what that is. It didn't help. She still got fired. Here's my thing. Don't cry for Megyn, because she walked away reportedly with at least 20 million. Some say up to 60 million. So I believe the big person who should have probably lost their job was the one who recruited her. So here's my thing. We see a pattern of thought, of world view, that this seems to be who Megyn is. A privileged person that has this kind of world view. Now, with the headlines here about the Capitol, I don't know if she is trying to sort of get back into the conservative fold, if she's trying to get back into that crowd. Big crowd. In recent times, she's sort of, in her comments, that is, sort of buddied up to Trump, right? Because the conservative crowd, and she's a conservative, but the conservative crowd, remember, 74 million people voted for Trump. And I think that's what she's looking at, in my opinion. Because there's no way she believes this headline. No way she believes that. But hey, that is my perspective. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to VP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comments section below. All comments are welcome. Till next time, I'll see you then.